Good afternoon, you beautiful swans. How you doing? It's Phil, owner and creator of Music for Mental Health. Hope you're all having a good day. Again, as always, thanks very much for holding my hand on my journey, and I'm really enjoying holding yours. I hope everyone's doing okay. Structuring your life now, eating well, sleeping well, hydration, social interaction. Have you found a hobby yet? Let me know in the comments section. I'm here to talk. And thanks very much for everyone that's left a comment up to now. It really does push me forward. I'm going to do a video shortly in relation to the channel and the channel launch, which is going to take place on the 10th of September, which is World Suicide Prevention Day. So, where were we? That's right. Relationships. We've done the good. They're the most amazing thing in the world. We're going to cover some of the bad stuff. We're going to cover repeated behaviour. We're going to cover self-analysis, taking yourself back to times in your life that hurt you and scarred you that you haven't moved forward from. We're just going to hold each other's hand through a journey. I'm going to talk to you about some of my experiences, how I trace back some of my scars and repeated behaviour to previous relationships that allowed me to move forward. So I thought to start with a song. So look, I thought we'd do REM's Everybody Hurts. Please click like, share, subscribe. As I said, it's 1 second of your time, but it could make a lifetime's difference to someone else. For everyone that's left comments up to now, thank you so much. The channel is being launched, as I said, on the 10th of September. Got some real good social interactions going on, live streaming, live playing, some streams with political parties even. So, you know, things are moving forward. I'm really enjoying it. My life has been absolutely enriched by hearing your comments and talking to you. Right, so without further ado, let's have a song game about REM, Everybody Hurts, because we're going to talk about the bad. And everybody does. You have a breakdown of a friendship, breakdown in a family unit, breakdown of a partnership. Look, it hurts. And as long as you own it, and if you've made mistakes, move forward from it, as long as you allow yourself enough time to heal. It's a grieving process. When a relationship breaks down, it can be one of the most awful and devastating things. But as long as you move on in the correct way, don't jump from one relationship to another, put some value in yourself. It's that old adage, you can't love another until you love yourself. So I'll stop waffling. I'm going to play you the songs. This is REM, Everybody Hurts. I hope you enjoy it. Beautiful to see you, swans. Have a beautiful day. Beautiful swans today. Hope you're all out and about. And if not, why not? Come on, make the change. Take comfort in your friends, your family, a stranger. Hiya. to live for now. Come on, swans. How's the eating going, the hydration? Any of you walking outside yet? Social interaction? We've done some laps of the park. Send me some pictures. We'd love to see them. Sometimes it passes. What a great song, R.E.M. Everybody Hurts. And that's the point I'm going to try and make. Literally, that well, everybody hurts. There are moments in your life that are awful. Loss of. Let's go through some of the things that hurt me in my life. So, loss of a pet. That's a big one that nobody ever talks about. My wife and I, we don't have children. I've got a daughter from a previous marriage, but I lost Jasmine, who was a German Shepherd that had 14 years, and Murphy that had 15 years. A cat, black cat. So I don't know, maybe after the drink. They were like our children, you know. I know people laugh about this, you know. God, it's just a dog, but it's just a cat. But it isn't. It's the level of companionship you get. As I've discussed briefly, you know, I've lost 3 friends through suicide, which is, you know, primarily why I'm recording these videos and putting them out there. I cared for my father through terminal cancer, the last 4 months of his life. And that still scars me till this day. You know, I'm not haunted by it, but the images are still there. So if anyone's going through that, then you have my absolute respect. Family's family. I've just lost my wife's mum and dad. You know, both 90 plus and lived with us for the last 7 years. It has impact. So the bad things: loss of a relationship. So the end of a relationship can be damaging. It can make you feel unwanted, unloved, uncared for, disrespected, angry, humiliated. This can turn into an awful kind of complex if you don't deal with it. What I would suggest is, if there's a breakdown in any kind of relationship, whether it just be a friend or whether it be a husband and wife or etc. etc. Take time to heal. Take those moments for yourself where it is about yourself. As I said, I keep saying is, you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. I don't want to hang on the bad things about relationships because I'm going to move on to that in the ugly. I don't think there are many bad things about relationships. People can be greedy. People can be self-centered. Understand this in life. You will meet 1,000,001 people. When things are going well for you in your life, you'll have loads of friends. But when things go bad, that's when you find out when your friends are. When it hits the fan, then you realise who the acquaintances were and who the friends were. The friends you probably haven't spoken to for ages because you were too busy talking to the acquaintances. Sound familiar? Right. So, keep your friends close. Talk to them. You don't have to speak to them every day. Don't feel like you're going to burden them, because if they're real friends, then they want to listen. So, I'm going to play a couple of tracks. I'm not going to really harp on about the bad things. I'm going to discuss some repeated patterns of behaviour with regards to trust issues and even down to things like domestic violence and things like that, aggression, passive aggression. What else can we talk about? The way that you behave with people, the way you speak to people, if you try to dominate them in a relationship, or there are right ways and wrong ways. Don't take it out on other people. Be who you are, be the best person you can be. Right, so I'm going to play I love this song. Anyone else like Bob Marley? Yeah, I'm on Rastafari. If anyone thinks that's cultural appropriation, can I just say something as a scouser? Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down. Yeah, think on. While we're at it, let's all stop picking on Karen as well. Oh, don't get me started on that. Stop calling people Karens in a derogatory way. I'm going to talk about that in a bullying thing that I'm going to talk about. So let's have a look where we are. I've got sound. Yee, hang on. How about a bit of Bob Marley? Yeah. This one goes out to all the men who are feeling really strong now because the relationship's broken down, or all the women, or whichever way you're leading your sexual journey. This is Bob Marley. No woman, no cry. Sing along, or cry, or have a laugh, or have a little dance. I don't mind. Anyway, thanks for joining me on my journey. Thanks for holding my hand. I'm Phil, owner and creator of Music for Mental Health. I'm really enjoying holding your hand. Please click like, share, and subscribe. 1 second of your time can make a lifetime's difference to someone else. So relationships, not much I think is bad about them. If they're bad, self-reflection on a daily basis will highlight that in a rapid time. Don't be needy. Don't be a charity case. Don't lean on people incessantly. Don't be selfish. Be empathetic. Be caring. Be passionate. Be loving. But above all else, be who you are. Right, no woman, no cry. Let's all have a little boogie, eh? Hope you enjoy the song. We'll start that one again. Here we go. Sounding trench down. Look at you beautiful swans. Look amazing. Dry your tears, come on. Time to move on. Something out there. Bob Marley. What a great artist. What a great artist. So yeah, relationships. The good we've covered as it deserves, the bigger proportion. The bad. Treat people with respect. If you don't, you're going to be disrespected. Treat people in a loving manner. If you don't, then you're going to be unloved. Care for people. If you don't, you're going to be uncared for. Make people feel like they're worthy and important in your life, or you're going to be made to feel unworthy and unimportant. Don't be selfish. Be giving. Be honest. Be empathetic. Be understanding. Don't be judgmental. Don't over-opinionate. Problem in this world is people don't want to hear your opinion. They want to hear their opinion come out of your mouth. Think about that. Just be the best person you can be. Not just in a partnership, a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, as I've said, but to everybody. Every soul that walks this planet is unique and special, just like you. I've told you, you're one of a kind. So are they. You don't know where they are on their journey, from the heroin addict picking up his script for green in the morning, to the crack cocaine addict, to the girl who's been trafficked across county lines for sexual abuse from a care home. Don't look down on people. Don't. What makes you better than them? The house that you live in, the car that you drive, the job that you do. Yeah. What makes you better is this. It's what's inside. And that's what matters at the end of the day. So I'm going to leave you with a song. I know these are all... do you know, I love this song. Right. Just going to find it. Please start talking in the comment section. Come on. I know you're there. I can see you returning. I can see that, and for the people that are returning, amazing. Thank you so much. Right, Oasis. Now then, Scotty. We have a love-hate relationship, Scousers and people from Manchester. It goes back to the football. I'm a Red, by the way, Liverpool fan through and through. If anyone knows, Copite. Used to go to the game all the time before I came up to the northeast. But dry your tears, Blues. I'm only joking, lads. Right, as for the people from Manchester, now then. Right, I thought today, because I didn't get any tickets to go and see Oasis, I thought I'd play Don't Look Back in Anger, which is a great way to live your life when something happens in a relationship or something hurts you. I spoke to a young gentleman this morning, I won't say his name, but he was struggling quite badly with his mental health. And we worked it all the way back to a previous relationship when he was back in college 6 or 7 years ago. And he was questioning his sexuality and things like that. And we worked it out together. We had a little chat and a conversation. And I said, is this the way things are, not the way you feel? And he was open and honest. It was emotional. It was emotional. It was great to connect with someone who was struggling. Right, so yeah, there's the message for today. If things go bad, don't look back in anger. Don't let it harm you going forward, because we're not going backwards anymore. We're going forward, aren't we? We've established that. Don't let it harm you going forward. Take time out. It's a breakdown relationship. As I said, any kind of relationship. It's a breakdown in a relationship. Take time out to heal. Don't jump from one relationship to another. You won't gain any value from it. We've all heard of the walk of shame, that kind of stuff. So just don't do it. Take a moment. You deserve it. It'll allow you to build yourself back up and restructure, evaluate. And again, what we said, self-reflection on a daily basis. It'll allow you to evaluate where you are, what you want. What went wrong? Was it you? Was it them? Was it both of you? My guess it was both of you. But that doesn't matter. It's over, it's over. It's history for a reason. And history is that way. And you're going that way now. Right. So, I'll catch you tomorrow, guys and gals, swans, and I'm sure we've got a few ugly ducklings still waiting to come through. Come on, come talk to us. Hold our hands on our journeys. We'd love to talk to you. So yeah, Oasis. I wasn't lucky enough to get tickets for the concerts. Not a big fan, but I like playing them. So I thought I'd play you Don't Look Back in Anger. See you tomorrow, swans. As always, thanks very much for holding my hand on my journey. I'm really enjoying holding yours. For anyone that's watching the content, it takes 1 second to share, but it could make a lifetime's difference to someone else. So, see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about the ugly, and then we're going to move on to some really positive stuff, some coping techniques for things like anxiety, that kind of thing. So, without further ado, Oasis. Hope you haven't scattered by now. Enjoy the song.